Can you believe this cake is made of only 3 ingredients? And this burger is made from plants? Come find out how I made them. What's up, everyone? It's your girl Satin, and I'm back with another video for you. And as you see, I am in the kitchen, which means I'm going to be cooking. Actually already kind of started, but I was like, you know what? Let me turn on the camera. So I was like, yeah, might as well bring them along with me while I cook today. I'm actually gonna be making something that's super simple. I've made it before. I am adding a little bit of adjustments. I found a new recipe online, but today I'm going to be teaching you how to make very meaty and realistic vegan burgers. And let me tell you, these burgers are so meaty and they look very realistic. And you know, depending on how you season them, and I season them well, they really taste just like a burger. So you're getting that consistency that you like, and you're not sacrificing like the taste of what you're accustomed to. And like, I've really been craving a burger. So if you follow me, then you know that I am vegan. So I'm always trying to find new recipes to make, you know, to feed my family and myself. And you know, sometimes things get boring, so I always try to spice it up a bit. So my honey wanted burgers, so I was like, hey, I might as well put together some vegan burgers. And I found a recipe online to add into what I already do, and I think it's just gonna like amplify mine. So I was like, might as well do that. And then I'm also going to make a vegan Biscoff cake. I don't know if you guys know what those are, but Biscoff cookies are like these little, they almost have like a gingery sugar taste, but not like crazy gingery. It's more cinnamon, I guess you would say. They also are called speculoos cookies. So I'm going to be making a cake with 3 ingredients. Literally, it's just the speculoos cookies ground up, some baking powder, and some soy milk. This is actually my first time making it this way. I have another version of a Biscoff cake that I make, but I was like, hey, let me try this 3 ingredient one. And if it's good, I'll use it more. So my honey is actually gone right now. He went to go pick up baby girl. She's with her grandma. So I'm just gonna get into it. First, I'm gonna make the burgers for you and bring you along with me. Behind me, I actually have all the ingredients that we're going to be using. So I'm gonna bring you over so I can show you. So these are the spices. You see, I got the stuff for dessert back there as well. All right, y'all, we have the brown rice cooking. This is 2 cups of brown rice to add for our burgers. So here are our meatless grounds. Use the smoke. Yeah, see, I'm rocking my Satchel's gear. If you haven't yet, go follow my other channel, Satchel's. It's my skincare company, and I also give amazing skincare, health, and herbal content on that channel. It's my passion. It's something that I love to share with everyone, and I feel like for any alternative that we have that is unnatural, there is obviously something that is natural that can replace it, that is much better for our bodies. So that's what I advocate for with my company, Satchel's, and on my channel, you get to learn a lot of things that you probably never knew. So go follow. I'll put the link in the description box below as well. And you guys have to excuse how I look. It's been a long week. There's been so much stuff going on. I've been super busy. And today's been like a crazy day. I've been filming content all day long. Like, I got some amazing stuff coming for you. So like I said, make sure you follow Satchel's. And also this channel, I got some more things coming up. I'm actually going to an awards show tomorrow for the Big Hope Foundation. And if you watch my previous vlogs, you see that I've been collaborating and working with them. They're an amazing nonprofit that is doing crazy things in the cannabis industry as far as like social equity and ensuring that people who look like me and probably a lot of you have an equal right and access into this budding industry. Yeah, that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. And believe it or not, my hair was actually straightened. I've been running around so much that I've freaking frizzed it all up. So I'm gonna have to re-flat iron and like do my hair. And I hate to put that much heat in it, but like I said, I'm going somewhere tomorrow, so I gotta do it. All right, so I'm babbling. I'm gonna run through what the ingredients are. I just showed you guys what everything is. So to start, we're using 2 cups of that total value protein, which is actually a dried soya mince, and stuff right here. I got it from Trader Joe's, and it's like super simple. You literally just boil, I think it's 1.5 cups of water, and then with a little bit of oil. And then once it starts to boil, you remove it from the pot, toss in the soy off the heat, and then let it cook up for like 10 minutes. And then I took a cheesecloth and I wrung all the water out of it. All right, and our next ingredient is going to be 2 cups of stock. I actually made my own veggie stock, so I'll be using that. It's really good. I actually take the roughage from when I juice and I steam it or boil it and add a bunch of like seasoning, garlic, and stuff like that, and it tastes so good. And then I'll put in some, sometimes I add in like a little Worcestershire or soy sauce if I want to give it like more of that beefy taste with some liquid smoke, which is what I'm actually going to be adding into this today. So our next ingredient that we're going to add in is 1 teaspoon of dried active yeast, and then we're going to add in 2 cups of cooked brown rice, and I have that here because I already combined it with the soy mix, the TVP, total value protein. So it's 2 cups of each of these that is mixed in here. Next, we're gonna come in with a teaspoon of like all our seasoning. So I have salt, black pepper, nutritional yeast, paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, and then I'm also gonna do 2 tablespoons of corn flour, because this is gonna actually like thicken it up and give it that extra meaty taste. And then about 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs. You can do maybe 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup, depending on how much you need. You'll know once you start like mixing the patty and once it forms, like if the consistency is correct for you. And then we're gonna add in a tablespoon of liquid smoke, a tablespoon of soy sauce, and then I cooked 2 whole beets. I got pretty like medium-sized ones, I'd say. I just boiled them up and then I blended them up in the blend. After I blended them, I added in that tablespoon of soy sauce and then the liquid smoke. All right, yeah, and I am not a chef by any means necessary, so I hope, you know, but I am a pretty good cook. But I just wanted to bring you guys along. I felt this would be interesting. If someone wants to try vegan food, I think this is a good way to like start making something that, you know, is kind of familiar. And like I said, my fiance actually requested burgers because I've been on my juicing kick and we've been eating extremely healthy in this household, as we should. I mean, we always ate pretty healthy, but like we've been ramping it up over like the last couple of months. So I was like, all right, let me make you a little bit of vegan junk food today. So he's getting these burgers. So let's get into cooking it. I do recommend that you absolutely use gloves because beets are red and they stain, and they'll leave your hands and like countertops and stuff like that all red. So whenever you're cooking with beets, make sure you know, use precautions, have stuff around so you can wipe it up so you don't have your house a mess or your body. And I also forgot to mention that I did actually add the teaspoon of yeast extract in with the 1/2 cup or 2 cups of brown rice and the 2 cups of the protein, and that's been sitting for about 20 minutes. So you want to allow that to happen. I had to take a brief intermission. Baby girl and her dad came back, so I had to attend to them. So I let the 2 cups of rice and then the 2 cups of the protein sit with the yeast, and I also added in the 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and that's been sitting for about 20 minutes or so. So you can see this is what it looks like so far. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and add in seasonings, and you're gonna add in about a teaspoon of each of the seasonings that I said before. So this is the smoked paprika, and this is also gonna give it that little extra like smoky burger taste. A little bit of the harissa, which is just my addition. Like I said, you can season this with whatever you use. Be a little generous because you want it to taste you know, pretty good. I also use a little bit of umami because it just also gives it a little meaty taste, that mushroomy flavor. And then my other ingredient that I added is a little bit of steak seasoning. So I have all the dry ingredients mixed in here, as well as the rice and the protein. And now I'm just adding in 2 cups of stock for you. Like I said, this is my own vegetable stock that I made, and it smells delicious and it tastes delicious as well. What have y'all been up to? Like I said, it's been a pretty busy week for me. Actually, a pretty busy, like, just month, and I don't see it letting up anytime soon, but I'm not mad at it, you know? And I'm just trying to stay busy. Like I said, I'm on my health journey. Like, my cake really intense. Also, this wedding is coming up soon and we've been trying to like finalize things for it. Just getting so busy, like finalizing the venue and all that. So it's been pretty fun though, because I've been going to see all these different venues, and you know, now it's like making it real, you know, being engaged for a little while. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, but I don't think it gets real until you really actually start planning that wedding. And so this has been pretty interesting for me. And you guys should be on the lookout, because I will be dropping a video taking you along with me on some of these tours that I've gone on to see some of the venues. I'm not going to show you guys the one that I'm picking or my top choices, but I will bring you along for a lot of the process so you can see what it's like, and you know, just come with me. I appreciate you all for supporting and watching my videos, so why not bring you along? All right, so next, all right, so see, this is everything mixed in. This is all the dry ingredients mixed with the broth. And next I'm gonna go ahead and add in the beet. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in our beets. And this is what's gonna give it that burger color. So it's gonna give it that appearance of looking like actual meat. I know you're probably like, ew, beets, but a lot of the vegan burgers that are like out in the market right now actually contain beets or beet powder, because again, like I said, that's what makes them look like red meat. And you see I have my gloves on because these beets are no joke. Like I said, I'm not trying to stain anything, so I'm making sure I'm even wiping the gloves off if they have any remnants of it on there, because I'm not trying to stain my countertops. So yeah, just my life has been pretty busy, as I've said. It's like wedding planning, a lot of business stuff, and just preparing for what's next. Having a toddler, let me tell you, it's no joke. The twos are the hardest age ever, okay? And yeah, I just tip my hat to all the parents out there, because especially if you have a toddler, because I know what y'all are going through right now. But my girl is the best, and it smells so good. Like, my honey was just over there. He's like, it smells really good in here. It smells like a real burger. Okay, so everything is all mixed up. And as you see, it has like a ground beef consistency and look. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and make these into little balls and patty them up. And some of them, I'm not gonna cook all of these tonight. It's gonna make quite a bit. So I'm actually going to patty them up and freeze them. And then my honey and baby girl can have them, you know, during the week for lunch or something like that. And see, it patties up just like a real burger. burgers all pattied out, and it actually made 8 of them. I have one here, and I'm gonna toss that in the frying pan so I can show you guys what it looks like. But I mean, I think they really look like burgers. One thing I might do next time is maybe use just a pinch less of the beet powder, well, the beet paste that I made. But other than that, they look good, they smell delicious. So, and look again, like literally, that looks like a burger. All right, so you guys see I just added the burger to the frying pan with a little bit of olive oil. I'm just letting this bad boy fry up. So this is the patty all cooked up. And as you see, it really does resemble a normal burger. And it smells so good, I can't wait to try it. You see I topped it with a little bit of vegan cheese and just letting that melt. And here is our finished product. Look how delicious this looks. All right, so our burger is done, and this is what it looks like. It looks pretty dang good, y'all. And you've seen the process of me dressing it up. I just added a little mustard, ketchup, and pickle, and that's it for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it in half so you guys can see what it looks like on the inside. And you see, it's very much giving a burger. So let's go ahead and get a taste test. This is good, y'all. Like, better than I expected. You wouldn't know this isn't a real burger. Wow. I'm pretty impressed. This is crazy. This is so freaking good. I'm not joking. I'm trying to get my honey to come over here and try this. He's over there editing videos, so I keep interrupting him, but he has to taste this, so we're gonna get his response on camera so you guys don't just see mine.
Going on, everybody? Let's taste this burger and see what the big hype is about. Okay, looking like a little Big Mac joint right here. I'm tall, y'all, so forgive me if you can't see my face.
Let me go adjust the camera.
Shout out to all the tall people.
Yeah, just sit down.
Okay, let's see here what we got going on here. Texture is looking pretty good. Let's take a bite. Okay.
I'm telling y'all, it's really good. It tastes like a burger. It's probably, honestly, isn't it one of the best vegan burgers you tasted?
It's pretty good. It's like, I mean, the coloring obviously, but it's good. You wouldn't think that this wasn't a real burger. They got the little crispy edges. It's good and it's healthy.
Yeah,
You did a good job.
All veggies. Thanks. So make this at home, y'all. Definitely, okay? So as promised, I have one more recipe for you, and this is my 3-ingredient vegan Biscoff cake. So the first ingredient is Biscoff cookies. These are like also called speculoos cookies. You can get them at any grocery store. Trader Joe's has their own version. All I did was take the Biscoff cookies and grind them all up and created this little kind of powder from them. And then our next ingredient is going to be baking powder. And we're actually using a teaspoon and a half of to be soy milk, and we're using about a cup and a half, a little over for this. So let's get into this dessert. I'm actually pretty excited about this. Biscoff Cake is actually one of my favorites, but I've never seen it this simplified. So I'm excited and a little bit nervous at the same time for how it's going to turn out. But the review said it was amazing, so we're trying. And to top this, I am going to take cookie butter or Biscoff cookie butter that you can get from the grocery store too, and I'll show you what that looks like afterwards. And I'm going to melt it in the microwave and just kind of spread it on top when it's done, just so it has like that extra cookie butter flavor. Right, so this is the consistency. It's all done. It's whisked well, and literally that's it. You mix these 3 ingredients, and I'm gonna transfer it into my little baking sheet, and I'm gonna bake it at 350 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. So here we have our cake. It is all done and ready to be taken out the oven to cool down so that it can be frosted. So here is the original finished product of the cake. And what you see here is a second version that I made because it was that good that my fiance and baby girl requested it again. So you know I had to make it a little more fancy. All right, so the cake is done. And I got my taste tester here. I didn't have to like pull him too much to do it, obviously. As you guys can tell by the look on his face, he's ready to eat it. I went to go take a shower and he literally was like, I'm ready to eat the cake. I'm like, you gotta wait, I want to see your reaction. So here's his slice, and as you can see, it's very fluffy. It looks just like a cake. So let's try it out, babe.
Let's see what we got here. This is what is this, a Biscoff cake?
Yes, it's Biscoff cake. And you guys didn't see, but I actually melted a little bit of this Biscoff cookie butter and I put it on top.
The moment of truth. Okay, looking moist, looking scrumptious. Frosting's looking good. Let's see. It's crazy. It tastes just like the cookie.
Yeah, it's
like
delicious.
Like a cake version.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. It's not too
tastes like
sweet.
The one that we have, the normal one. Like, I feel duped that when I make this type of cake, I make it the long way because this is way easier.
Yeah.
So definitely recommend that you guys try this. I'm not about to get on camera. I have my shower, got my hair all tied up. But so what's your
fire? It's fire. It's good. You know I'm a cake person, so it's definitely fire. You gotta get you a nice cold glass of milk with it. You're good to go.
All right, y'all. This is actually going to be where I close out the vlog. And please comment down below. Let me know if you make these recipes and what you think about them. And I hope you have a great day. Peace.